Oh, tell me what you're willing to do. Kiss it, better, baby. Lay it on that sunshine, boy. I think I need that back. Can't do it like that. No one else gonna get it like that. So what's up, guys? Welcome back to your girls channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Catrice, and if you are returning, welcome back. Kudos to you for coming back. Nah, I'm playing. But yeah, I changed my setup a little bit, very little, very subtly. I thought, let me switch things up. Maybe it'll help like my creative juices, but I don't know how I feel about it. So I don't know. Put down in the comments if you like it or if you dislike it. And if you haven't noticed, then I guess you haven't noticed that. But if you haven't read from today's title, today's video is all about sex. I know. You guys are like, Catrice, you're a preacher's kid. Why are you talking about sex? Oh my gosh. Yes, I am a preacher's kid, but no, I am not a virgin. So today I thought I would get a little personal. And if anybody knows me, I'm like a freaking open book. I'd rather tell on myself than have someone else tell my story. So I'd rather tell my own story. So today's video is going to be about my celibacy journey. And it's about my celibacy journey, guys. And a lot of people do not believe me when I tell them that I am celibate. But I am, and I have been for a while. So if you want to know how long I've been celibate and you want to know about my celibacy journey, keep watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel. Turn on your post notifications. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram because, like I said in previous videos, your girl is stepping her Instagram game up, and these pictures, I'm just like, excuse me, like, who is she? Like, my inner model is coming out somewhere in there. That confidence girl, she's coming out. That model, that Tyra Banks that lives inside of me, she's coming out. Anyway, guys, let's get into this video. All right, guys. So let's spill the tea, okay? I'm gonna keep this video fairly short. I don't want to talk like forever, and I don't want to talk you guys' ear off, and I want you guys to watch the whole video. So first thing, I have been celibate for just about 6 years. Oh my God. Now, a lot of people, when people ask me like, oh no, you're not really celibate, or oh, how long have you been celibate, and stuff like that, and I tell them how long I've been celibate, they do not believe me. And to be perfectly honest, if somebody else told me what I tell people, I wouldn't believe them either. But I have been celibate for 6 years, and it's totally by choice. For those of you who don't know, I struggled with I can't even talk today. I'm trying to be all sentimental and I can't even talk today. Anyway, so for those of you who don't know, I struggled with depression for like 10 years. Yeah, like teenage coming into my early 20s, I struggled with depression really bad. To a point where I was like suicidal, and like I was just like in a really bad place, as they would say, the sunken place. Like I was in a bad place. And I just want to let you girls and guys out there who are struggling with any kind of depression or suicidal thoughts or anything like that, just know that people love you, people care about you, and go out there and get some help. If you have someone to talk to, go out and talk to them. Get a journal, go to church, see a therapist, whatever you need to do to process your emotions and your feelings, because if not, it will eat you up on the inside, and the worst thing to do is to suffer alone. So I will have a couple of hotlines linked down below if you need any help with that. But I do have to put that disclaimer out there because I know how it is to struggle, and I don't want other people to struggle if they don't have to. And I wish when I was younger someone gave me an outlet to be able to talk to somebody and to deal with my own issues. Okay? All right, PSA is over. But y'all know how I am, and I hate to put out information and say stuff like that, and it's a trigger, and I just want you guys to have all the information possible so that you guys can be your best and blessed self. Okay? So here's my celibacy journey. I, like I said before, am a preacher's kid. So everybody says the preacher's kids are one of two ways. We're either really, really bad or really, really good. So I was good for a long time. Then I turned 18 and I got grown and I went egg, ham, and cheese, and I went out thotting and bopping. So I had friends who literally told me, like, I had friends who didn't care about their virginity. Like, it was like, how quick can we lose it? And that is the worst thing that you can do. Like, if I could take, I don't want to say I take it back, because I don't really regret there's very few things in my life that I actually regret. But sometimes I do wish I would have waited a little longer until I was with somebody that I actually cared about. But I didn't, because I was out thotting and bopping. And like I said, I was very depressed and stuff like that. So what happened was I began to have an unhealthy relationship with sex. So you know how people have like unhealthy relationships with food? I had unhealthy relationships with sex. So that like tainted my relationships. So I took sex as a way to validate my own personal feelings, and I used it as a way to validate other people's feelings about me. So when a guy wanted to have sex with me, my young adolescent, idiotic young adult mind was like, oh, he loves me, he wants to be with me, like, we're gonna get married and have like 6 babies. And when in reality, all he wanted to do was have sex and go on to the next one. But see, I didn't know that, because I had an unhealthy relationship with sex, and I didn't really know how to process the feelings and the emotions that came with sex. So going into my late teens, early 20s, I had a ball. Don't get it wrong. You know, back in the day, I was a bit of a hoe, but I was a happy hoe, as my father would say. I was a happy hoe. Like, I had a ball. I don't really regret, like I said, I don't really regret a lot of things. There are a couple things that I do, but for the most part, I don't really regret it. But getting to how I became celibate. So I'm like 24. 24? Yeah, I'm 24. I was dealing with someone who, if I saw him today, I'd probably thank him. I know that sounds crazy, but I probably would thank him. But he was like the straw that broke the camel's back, but in a good way and not a bad way. So, short story, I was dating this guy. I really liked him. I was like ready to introduce him to my parents, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I think this is the one. And he was fine, and it's just, I was like, he was tall and just hazel eyes, oh my god. Anyway, point is, like, I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. But the entire time, he pulled one of these.
You know, I just got out of a relationship. I really don't want to rush into one, you know, but like, when I'm ready to settle down, boo, like, I want to settle down with you. Like, you gonna be the one I settle down with.
So my dumb butt is like, so I continued the friends with benefits, not thinking that one day he was gonna be mine and all mine. And there were like a couple red flags, and I found out later that he had a baby on me, he got married on me, and he stole my money. So we hung out one last time. I think I saw him one more time, and this is the last time I would ever see him. Not the last time I would talk to him, but the last time I would ever see him. So the last time I saw him, we hung out, we hooked up, and I went my way, he went his way, and he like ghosted me. And then I remember it made me feel so like dirty. I felt dumb. I was just like, I don't like this feeling. So I remember clear as day. I was at work one day and I literally told one of my coworkers, and I said, bro, I think I'm just gonna take a year just to focus on me. So I'm gonna take a year. I'm not gonna date. I'm not gonna talk to nobody. I'm not gonna hook up with nobody. I'm gonna delete my dating site. Like, I'm just gonna take a year to focus on me. Like, just me and only me. I said, I'm gonna try and focus on me, get close to God, like focus on me. I can't keep feeling like this, because I would date people, they would ghost me, and I would be really, really depressed after, and I didn't like that. So yeah, I took a year to focus on moi. And yeah, that's where the celibacy journey goes. So I took 1 year, and then 1 year turned into 2, 2 turned into 3, 3 turned into 4, 4 turned into 5, and got it. So now we are here today. However, it was the best decision that I made, because I was able to get closer to God, which most of you guys know, that's my rock. Like, if I didn't have a relationship with Jesus, like, it would be a problem. But I was able to not only get closer to God, but I was able to learn, like, my relationship triggers, like things that make me feel depressed. I was able to deal with my depression. I was able to deal with my personal values, my self-worth values, and all of that stuff that you don't normally get to deal with when you're in a relationship. So me taking that time, me doing the celibacy journey, has helped me to be more confident. Now I know what I deserve, what I don't deserve. Now I know, what to expect in a relationship, what not to expect in a relationship. Now I know, if you're not trying to take me out on a date, if you're not trying to court me, we don't need to be together. So yeah, so it helped with my dating life. Now when I date, I let people know that I'm not having sex, I'm celibate. And do you know how many men leave me alone? So like, most people say, oh my gosh, like, but I have needs and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you do. But the benefits of not having sex versus having a lot of one night stands and friends with benefits trump all of that. Like, if you want to get married one day, you want to have successful relationships, you just want to be mentally and emotionally and spiritually healthy, take a break. You don't have to be as extreme as me. Like, I'm a type of person where I'm like either like all the way in or all the way out, because that's just me. If I find something that I love, then I find something that I love, and I'm done. So me, I'm a little more extreme. But I tell all my friends, and I tell a lot of people, that even if you took 3 months, if you took 3 months just to focus on yourself, just to focus, like, don't have sex, don't date, like, take 3 months to really like deal with you, because the beauty of it is you learn what you like, what you don't like. Sometimes when you're dating or you're having sex with a whole bunch of random people, you don't really realize what exactly you want in a relationship. Like, you might think, oh, I want a thug and blah, even though thugs are fun, but you might think you want a thug, but in reality, you really want someone who's like a gamer, or you might want someone who's like a bookworm, or someone, who's like a fitness guru, and you didn't even realize you wanted that because you're so focused on one thing and not the intellect. Like, you can't have sex forever. What happens when someone is sick? Like, now if you have a strictly sexual relationship, like, how can I put it? Blah, blah, blah. Give me the words. It's like this. Most people, when they get married, should we go that extreme? Maybe we won't. But let's say you have a boyfriend, right? Or let's say you have a friends with benefits. We are currently in a pandemic. You have a friends with benefits, and let's say your friend with benefits gets COVID, right? You can't see your friend can't see you. But now you guys aren't even talking because you only had a sexual relationship. So what benefit did that relationship have if someone gets sick and you can't even comfort that person when they're sick? What kind of relationship is that? So for me, I just got tired of having those either one-sided relationships or like pointless relationships that never lead anywhere. Like no one had time for that. I was like, I'm getting older, times are ticking. If I want to have kids and get married one day, I can't keep out running out with every Tom, Dick, and Harry outside. Like, it's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So like I said, I just, you know, literally took, I'm telling you, people don't believe me, but I really believe that God had that happen for a reason, because now I can tell you guys my story, which I'm not ashamed of. I actually love my story, and I'm actually very proud that I'm celibate. I will link a couple of books down below that I have read over my celibacy journey that actually helped me to deal and understand what it is that I'm doing, and how it helps to gain like momentum, and you're like, yo, like I'm actually doing this for something. Plus, when you wait and you really take the time to like deal with your own issues, you don't come broken to somebody else. Like, nobody wants someone who's broken. Like, we as women don't want no man with all this baggage and all this drama. But if you have all this baggage and all this drama, you just bringing your baggage to him, and that's not fair to him. So if we want to have like healthy, successful relationships, we got to deal with our baggage. We got to unload the luggage. You got to either throw stuff out, you either got to clean stuff. Like, you got to declutter your own mess internally so you can be better. Otherwise, you'll just sit there and be sad and mopey forever. And nobody wants to do that. Life's too short to be sad and mopey.
And around, we had a whole pandemic where lots of people died and lots of people got sick. Life's too freaking short.
Alright guys, we have come to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching, because you didn't have to listen to my rambling of my 6-year celibacy journey. But I appreciate you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel. Turn on your post notifications. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.